shredder player so far, which is not a great sign, all things considered.
No, Jacob, but you know Jacob doesn't get out of bed until it's like a double, triple OT.
That's true.
Slam jammer.
Yeah, and Nork, you want to be seeing some more impact out of the Swedish AWPer.
Yep, that's true. And I think Stiko as well seems to be in very good individual form from the eye test. It looks like he was, controlling that B anchor position quite well in our first taste of Apeks. Now, Jacob, we spoke about him. He's on the warpath. He wants to take a fight with No Way. He gets flashed in. Henny tries to set them up, and it's a one and done. Sense goes down. Ooh, controls the spray. Jacob clears out 2 of the A defenders.
Yeah, at range, not tapping, not bursting, just full committed spam from fountain towards bathroom. So Jacob able to put Apeks in great stead. The first gun round.
That's really nice.
You can see we have decent Phelps and Vinny stuck over towards B. Now there's no commitment from Apeks to either side just yet. They're still feeling out the map, expecting there to have been a full rotation. That rotation is coming in late. Imperial didn't jump the gun. They didn't immediately scamper. They were calling the bluff of Apeks, knowing that it takes quite a while to rotate through. But Vinny on the search goes down to Sasanito, and that should be that. Round number 3, all but secure now.
Yeah, I would assume it's just a question of Jacob confirming that the bodies are present on A. Phelps is actually considering a rotation. This would be a 2v4. I don't know if he's really going to give it a look in, more so if he finds a quick one here. Would like that. Sasanito dead to Phelps. It's a 2-on-2. They will give this a look in. Nork has yet to get the bomb through. Stiko has at least gotten behind enemy lines or eye line. 25 seconds in the reload audible.
And the flank's coming. So the longer they wait for this push that Phelps is aware of, this could fall apart for Apeks. They're going to try and get away.
Oh God, they have to find this frag. Now Phelps has got another. Stiko gone, and it's fallen apart for Apeks. All of that hard work from Jacob, absolutely pointless.
Damn, how have you overcooked the pooch right there, Apeks? Satsanito running in towards the side, worried about players in water, unawares that heaven could have been a possibility. Phelps rotating in, 2v4 situation, and well, they pull this one back together. And I think for Phelps, yesterday, if anybody was watching the Mirage game against Heroic, he started very, very quietly, the same as Henny. I think at one point, both of them were 0 and 6. So that's a feel-good moment for someone who can be a heavy hitter in the Imperial jersey. I don't think we've ever seen Phelps be the player that we felt he could have been throughout his career.
No, sure. I'm just still in recovery, Chad. T-side overpass rounds are like gold, right?
If they picked up the third, that's par for the course so far on the map, right? Being 3-0 up, you would be happy with that, and then anything you get is the icing on top of the cake.
But to have that squandered, you get 2 opening picks.
But check this out. I don't think they're aware of this position of Sense. The flash was well past him. He's ahead. There's a player coming out of bank with the jump. I don't know if he caught him on the spot. He did now.
Flash in. Sense is dead, getting swung on. Beautiful awareness. Henny just about saving his teammate there with the info. And a reset required. Now, there are AKs in the mix. Apeks choosing to fully invest, make what they can to recover after a bit of a fumble in the previous round.
Well, they're straight into the grave of Sense, just going back through long, trying to pressure the issue.
Yeah, and at the moment, that is a gap. Henny might take a passing glance and a lovely headshot. Just as easy as that, Jacob's gone, and we can start talking about next round, because this one, Sasanito confirms the setup, but he doesn't even know. Phelps is the unknown entity right now. Nork trying to walk in on this. Henny likely to pick one up. And it's clean, it's comfortable. Phelps is about to get himself up to 8 if he gets the last. 7 and 2 right now. And Nork gets a frag. That continues. Solid hold from Henny. The info, the aim, it's all there.
I love seeing the fire in the belly of Henny. This is someone who's made interesting career choices.
I'd even go so far as to say, fraternally admirable.
Yeah, well, I think when he was on Furia during the online era, that was, I want to say, the best iteration of Furia I've ever seen. It was primary AWPer, but being the second activation of the AWP because of Art's aggression, and he would always come in clutch. The Alligator, I think, is his nickname. A very explosive player.
Oh, he's a smart cookie as well.
And that's the thing. Obviously, for those uninitiated, the twin brother Lucas.
Ya, de hecho eco.
And that kind of removed him from our screens for a short period of time, but now back on.
Apeks se está defendiendo de manera, ¿no?
Big Brazilian organization of Imperial.
And their results so far,
Ya, eso no. Uy, no, ya. Lo midieron, ya lo midieron ahí. Tal. Oh, la piña le dieron. Qué pasado, mano.
I think the key with what you were just talking about results-wise is they haven't had any,
Uy,
I don't want to call them free wins, but easier opponents in terms of regionally, right? They're going up against the Europeans, which we all know is where the best teams in the world are from. So the fact that they are
Imperial,
going
¿qué
toe-to-toe,
pues? Son
I
brasileños,
don't wanna say
creo.
some
A
of
ver.
Europe's best, because I think Europe's best are already waiting within that next stage of competition, but these are
En
names
efecto,
that
todos son brasileños.
I don't want to say should be having an easy time, but these are names that are going to cause most teams issues during this stage of the competition.
And I'm also like the story of kind of Vinny getting kind of chewed up and spat out by Furia, and now actually
Game leading.
IGLing and doing better than them.
With a smile on his dial.
Yeah, I mean, there's something quite admirable about Vinny's refusal to quit. Phelps as well, you could say, he's kind of been through the system, as it were, of Brazilian Counter-Strike. Now, this feels like an angle that favors, Jacob, lovely hold from him. There was a HE, but that implies that Phelps is forward. I think Jacob's going to go searching for him. That HE came from somewhere. Sure, he could have fallen back, but this forward setup, you got Henny holding con.
Ya, un ángulo bien raro para defender, ¿ah?
He's going to have to be good for the
Ya,
first.
bien, carajo.
Phelps onto Sense as well. This forward, this aggressive
Ya,
defense.
wow.
Oh, another one from Phelps.
Bien, 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 bien.
Pushes forward.
Están
Jacob
pusheando los CT, ¿qué fue?
He's the next to step into the aim. This
Y
is
están ganando, es lo
having a
peor.
bad one. Aggression, but perfectly calculated. The team plays there. He's
¿Cómo es
got himself
posible
a
este
triple. He won the
suceso?
round.
Yeah, that is insane that they're able to pull that off after giving up the opening kill. And you can see how the smoke was oscillating just in front of Jacob. There was a bit of a gap. He had that early info before the one.
Terrible con eso, ¿ah?
Not enough. As the Brazilians will march forward.
PGL de una, ya ganó otra.
Completely disconnected from this, just looking to see if
Este sí o sí tiene que ganar si es que si quiere seguir en este torneo o en esta mayor.
From your perspective, when a CT side, when a CT side sets themselves up in an aggressive setup, as that was, Orb holding con, Phelps towards party. I guess eventually someone was worried about long. As you know, Phelps had the cross. So once you've done that, is that something that you kind of put in your pocket until it's required again, or is that something you want to keep doing until you're forced to stop?
I think it's a good setup to do, once, and then you can back off from it, or you can now go a bit heavier towards long, or you can go heavier towards B, because they're going to have to...
Se aferra con su 13 de vida, Canito.
Because you're going to throw that aggressive
Manito.
combo towards playground, and that means that you could probably in the future going to wait for it, right? Because there's a bit of a timer. Once you start applying pressure, speaking of timer, after time, Sasanito goes down in the bank balance. We are talking diddly squat. That one really hurts.
$300.
Yeah. You never want to find yourself going down after time on the CT side. But this is it. If you're just going to throw the utility and do nothing behind it, then eventually the Ts might get brave enough to clear through it. So you need to have rounds like this. But something that's good about an aggressive aim maneuver, just like this, is if a team does the standard default on a map like Overpass, a 3-1-1, right? We're talking 3 players working on the aim main control, 1 down towards connector. If we see a bit of a miss molly there.
They were sending no way, at least for a glance. Now, maybe misinformation in the fact that didn't spot anything initially. They're just going to have a 2-man setup here. They'll erect a boost, and wow, what a well-placed spam. Phelps I can already sense this is going to be one of these crazy games.
But look at how many different positions you've seen him taking fights across the map so far. He's been everywhere, and that's what I'd like to see. Phelps was, unfortunately for him, a mini Fur. There you go, no issue. So you had Phelps and Fur in the team at the same time, which caused a lot of issues. If people remember Inferno back in the day for SK with the 2 of them holding the B bomb site, first of all they would go too aggressive.
Va. Parece que Imperial se la lleva. Lo veía. Está pagando más, bueno, está pagando menos.
I really love the characterization you're putting in Fur, because I was going to start using words like kind of aggressive, but it's not. It's this calculated levels of finding gaps.
Yeah,
Whether
that's
or not
wrong.
that is early aggressions, or as we saw in the last round, just punishing
Copenhagen,
rotations. The fact that he managed to turn 2v4 on its head just by virtue of looking for opportunities.
And now that we're seeing good form
Slovakia.
and Phelps in this match, and
Norma
we've already
Ciudad.
seen some good moments from No Way and Decent throughout the tournament as well. You're looking at a full
Se ha
package
formado
of
recién
Imperial,
el
right?
año
The
pasado,
leading
hay
into
unos
this, the win
antiguos.
conditions would have been a Henny and definitely a Phelps. But after getting the younger guns performing at their first major, the conversation can change. Imperial showing that they're legit, or at least looking to do so. We have 5 on the trot, a 5-2 scoreline. Stump so far are
No, pero
Apeks.
Imperial es
The guns
tier
can
ese,
come
creo.
back out. Now an issue
¿Cuál
for
es?
Sasanito, unable to get himself into an AK, will have to be a Galil instead. With the way he gets his kills, I don't think that should make too much of a difference. Oh. Well, back-to-back rounds and the boost comes into play.
This is
He's been caught off guard with a couple of kills.
Not the first time he's been caught off by that boost.
Looking the wrong way. Even when he died to Phelps in heaven in that 2v4 round.
Yeah.
Obviously having a lot to clear, but not expecting that type of boost. Tassanito gives over another freebie, 3-8 in the scoreline for him as Henny now lights up the scoreboard. And I know the AWP is over towards B. Does that push you into this A side?
It certainly will. I mean, Jacob's been let off the leash. Go looking. Sense of Shadow's been spotted. Phelps will smoke off the bathrooms. He's willing to stand and bang. Come on, then. If you've got to take the fight. Phelps welcomes it with open arms. He's got 16 frags to on. Is he really going to get away with another? He's trying to be team play as well. He's flashing for his teammate Long as he peeks out towards the sign.
That's great.
Yet to frag as well. A 2 versus 5 seems like they're asking too much of them, but as we know...
But look at No Way. This is great. He's pushed forward. He's removed the escape. As soon as they show a bit more contact, he can push behind them and constrict this even more so. Like, it's a 2v5 situation. They are going to have a tough time saving.
He kind of just subtly lets them know where he is, and Jacob and Norg, it seems like they're in a bit of a dire strait here. They're going to catch one searching. Phelps, like he had an opportunity there. Sees his third death. With 9 seconds left, Chad, are they just going to have to try and
They are just trying to save.
I know, but surely that's a risk. You've only got $0 on Norg. If he goes down, it's awkward as hell.
The two of them were essentially that entire time saying, yeah, come push and fight us. Because if Imperial had pushed forward and they were able to pick up those kills, maybe then a chance for Apeks to try and take some space. But like I said, it was difficult for them to go back. They didn't know what the depths of returning towards spawn had for them. Was there a push through connector? We could see No Way, obviously, trying that aggressive maneuver through the upper bathrooms.
I'm a little surprised they didn't go for a bit more of a hunt when you've got 10k on some of your players.
Yeah, hey. I
mean,
guess they're thinking it doesn't matter if they have guns. We're having no issues with Apeks so far. Now it's 6 in a row. We got to hear a little bit of the comms yesterday, and a lot of the calls from Sense did seem quite default heavy.
Guys.
A little bit more forward. Thank you.
There we go.
Different boost this time around for Phelps.
It's very stylish.
Count the variations of Phelps boost this game.
Real. I mean, we're on to eyes with Tantanito. He's probably feeling a little bit hard done by so far in this half.
I was happy to see him trying to take more space early because sometimes with Satsunito, I think he can be a bit baity. So I was happy to see him go for a bit more aggressive maneuvers, but he is the outside B anchor, which is not always a fun job. You don't get a lot of resources.
Terrible como defiende las Imperial, ¿no?
Make sure that the information stays flowing. You're counting out those smoke.
Es que este mapa lo veo más
You also need to stay a big enough threat so that they do go through that U-turn.
Ya.
Boost out towards Long to call things clear, but the clock
Es
is
un
the
boost
issue.
para
55
que no...
seconds, and they are now just starting to work on this space.
Va a ser larga y nada. No le vemos ya.
Smoke to block from No Way, so it's about
Ya, va a bloquear baños. Lo van a quedar por largo.
Phelps will rotate through.
Ya le dio el call ya.
Delay. Apeks, they're
No,
very
porque adelantaste, Lucho.
here. Someone has to be the difference maker. Actually bringing the fight to them. Phelps, that's crazy.
Uf.
Gets the smoke, gives away an opening kill. Sens will head onto the site. Ships in the night. No way.
This could be huge.
Uy, uy, ya pasaron ya.
Think they've
No, atrás.
denying the plant. Frustrations will
Casi, huevón, casi.
They should be able to get it down. Mason on the way back in. Takes Sense out of bank. Big name.
Oh.
Right between Henny and Vinny. Both
La
operating
que
well.
juegan.
Stico, though lethal. Takes him down into a 2 versus 3. It's North ready for the shot bankside. A 2-on-1. What have you got for us, Henny? He's known to clutch. He's known to have this.
Guarda, mano, guarda.
Ticked away about half gone. Spots out. That's a need. So a Deagle headshot on top. Oh, imagine if he'd have nailed the second.
Oh.
With the orb. Henny
Ni cagando. Ni cagando.
exactly what he's capable of.
Oh, ¿qué?
And when Henny's played his best Counter-Strike, that's the exact type of clutches that you
Oh,
expect
what?
to see him win, which are not
Oh,
easy.
qué buena
All
jugada.
the way back to PGL Krakow 2017.
Qué buena jugada el Cholo.
They were retaking the B bomb site, both the shotgun orping, just getting stuck in their face, making it look like a bloody Rambo movie. And that's a tame celebration for Henny. Normally he pops off his chain when he's winning one of these.
Qué buena, huevón.
Deagle, I reckon he does pop off, but this is still a very stylish.
Geni, ¿no?
Huge one for Imperial. I mean, it felt like, you know,
Gen Wang o Geni, ¿no? ¿Cómo será?
had the opportunity. I have to question Phelps' nade. I guess
Ha
they
jugado
weren't
bien el
expecting
Cholo.
him to be behind Long, but he got the info for the squad at least.
Hey, info's something. And
Bien jugado, bien
as well,
jugado.
sneaking through the
Right.
smoke into that gap, able to deny the plant. It bought enough time for the rotation to at least get in position to be somewhat jarring, so Apeks can't flurry out of the site and then fortify the bathrooms. So they were a bit more marooned.
That was, I mean, that was a
Terrible, ¿eh?
That was the closest round we've seen for Apeks in terms of an opportunity. I'm sure their comms were so hectic.
But if we take a look at the way Imperial approached that round, they put a lot of faith in No Way towards A until he took any form of contact.
Right.
And then they headed back over towards the A side. They were expecting a B play for the majority of that round.
Here we go. Double molly this time. And it does mean that the T's have been held at bay. Stico trying to work on Con. Now, Phelps is the one that's opting to take this duel. Their setups are so dynamic, Chad. Now it's Henny and Phelps in a forward double Con setup.
Currently feels like an all-in, however, so they have to win these duels or Apeks might be able to get another one on the board.
Yeah, but Stico... Ooh! He's going to overlook Phelps. He is going to overlook Phelps. Still, great shot from Stico. No Way keeps this level. It was Tatsunito taking down Vinny elsewhere. Phelps is going to activate for another one.
He's emboldened now, isn't he?
He certainly
what is that?
Don't know what No Way was feeling there. Not expecting Jacob on mid. It has resulted in a 1 versus 2 for Decent, and this is one of the largest maps. When they pick up the bomb,
Tatsunito's coming his way.
Wait. Decent doesn't hear him. He's walking in. Just narrowly gets out short pipe. Hold on, hold on. This is weird now. Tatsunito should have him. And there you go. Apeks will take the round. It's been a while since we said that, but Apeks will find their third, the elusive third.
And that's par for the course, as we discussed a little bit earlier on in the half. So the fact that they have 3, this is a workable T side now for Apeks. Sure, when you go into the second half and you're looking at the scoreline of a 9-3, potentially, it doesn't feel great, but you know that you're now on the quote-unquote easier side.
Yeah.
I think the T side of Overpass is the hardest in the game.
Oh, well, I would agree, especially when I'm trying to coordinate me and my silly friends.
It's because it's not like a linear press of a map. The way you have to think about taking territory is a little bit different.
And think about how your CTs could have taken territory. Well, the possibilities of where they could be gets very, very crude.
It's a wasted molly. Yeah.
Oh, Phelps. This time cut down. You said emboldened. I think that's the perfect word for the style of play we've seen out of him after everything he's done in the initial 10 rounds of play had been rewarded. You know, he got away with it.
Hopefully that doesn't kill his confidence too much, because we saw the incendiary come through. It was extinguished by the smoke. I think that combo was meant to allow him to go for another aggressive maneuver, but Tatsunito's revenge might be the story of the later part of this half. Activated with a few kills, up to 8 now.
They're walking monster, Chad. Like, at the same time as pressing mid. This is an interesting gap, and it's not a gap. Vinny's the one holding it. He's got that shadow advantage on the bomb box. Henny, in the meantime, catches Jacob's toilet press.
Terrible lo que está pasando acá.
See what Stico's got for us. He's working short.
The bomb's still loose, so that will be scooped up some point.
This peak from Decent.
A ver.
Info, spawning him out. Job done. Exposed to Tatsunito. Some team play now.
Sí, se
Stico.
expone.
Expecting
Ya.
Tatsunito down
Siguiente.
the
¡Oh!
transfer, running out of bullets.
Bomb's coming over.
Yeah, this is a 2-on-2 now. The bomb and the smoke. That should be okay if he can
Muy buena Rafa, pero igual le faltó un...
Stico. Close this one out.
Ya, tiene que... Ya plantaron.
Bang. Oh, he's actually nailed it onto Nork. It looked like it. He was aiming for the side, but it's ended up on Nork, who tried to
A ver
evade
que
it.
entra. Suriel está marcando en cielo.
2 on heaven.
Ya.
Still angle management.
Y bebé.
Doses another. Can't control the spray. He could have, but doesn't. No way to close the round.
A difficult trade for No Way as well. Sure, he knows where Stico
Lo
is
sufre
right now,
Apeks,
but
lo
yeah,
sufre.
top of that balcony, and No Way with a very fortunate miss grenade resulting in a kill to
Lo
turn
sufre
that
mi
into a
estimado
1-on-2
gente de
situation.
Apeks.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know, but we do.
Este Imperial es imparable, literal. A madre, tuve fea furia, me cagó en la combinada.
An opportunity for Mitha, the coach, who we discussed yesterday, is re-signed till
La
2027.
combinada,
In the Dane. Let's see if the team does too, as it will need to try and pull themselves into another round before that halftime. I keep trying to call it a break. It's more
Sí, la vida,
of a
pero-
pause. We wait for 30 seconds and then we get back underway. But the bomb went down. That's going to help the cash flow situation immensely for Apeks into kind of recap of the round, because the kills went down everywhere. He was the HE. Ricochet's back, it takes down Nork. Great job on the replay team.
And you're right, yeah, that's not a comfortable duel for No Way, despite knowing where Stico is, so he handled that with poise.
Full utility for Apeks, but they have enough to work with.
Es lo que es el nombre
See them go for a default spread
de
of
Apeks,
10. Well, all
Cacanito.
players over towards B out the gates, so they can get this connector control. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see them executing towards B. Whoa!
What is going on? Vinny! He's playing Call of Duty, jumping with
Por
his
poquito.
shotgun into the line of fire. He gets 2. Still lives to tell the tale.
Puta, que el que llegue a 13 ya gana. El toque nomás.
Holding on to that monster
Pasa tu
side
plata.
right on the front doorstep of
Se han
Jacob.
tocado. No, tocado.
Big fight.
Te ha tocado, te ha tocado, te ha tocado. Mano, no corras.
Nico has con control. They're looking for decent. He's maneuvered using that smoke to great success. Jacob. Oh, the timing, that is perfect from decent. Gets Jacob just trying to punish.
Puta, ¿qué tal paciencia? ¡Ah!
Phelps quick and ready.
No quedarse así, Dios mío.
19 kills. And the aggression
Oye.
keeps coming.
What?
And it's justifiable considering he's just
Cuestión de reflejo, yo creo. Cuestión de
hamstrung down
reflejo.
20 HP.
Look at the Henny push. He's surging forward towards T stairs.
Phelps doesn't need to do
¿Qué?
too much more. He's actually going to look to join him. Or
¿Está jugando
back
sin
away
audífonos,
in the
creo?
middle.
Y
Make
cagando.
the next move.
Yeah. And Nork is jumping straight into Phelps.
¿Cómo chucha? ¿Aló?
Gonna have 20 frags in one half of Counter-Strike. This is an MR12 half, and he's rocking.
¿Estás jugando sin
20
headset?
frags to
What?
6. You've got Henny clutching, you've got Phelps opening and closing rounds. Yet we've seen decent and no way with contributions, and Vinny just starting that round with a double.
Now,
What?
I know we set the bar at 9-3 being par for the course and very workable, but that comes with conditions. And that comes with one of the conditions that if you aren't going to win the pistol round, if you are Apeks, you are going to
Tanta
have to win
humildad.
round number 3 with the rifles in the same fashion that we saw.
Y juega sin
Imperial,
audífonos.
They and actually had to win that round in a 4v2 disadvantaged situation. So as
That was a
long as
fumble.
but then
Yeah.
you're able to start connecting rounds together, and no one said it's going to be easy, right? But in terms of the runway, because when I start saying that, I feel
Mira,
like
¿qué está
Tommy, I feel like
pasando,
Lopez,
man?
because he thinks everybody's a robot, and it's like, it doesn't matter what side you start, but where the tone of the game, some tilt could creep in. He is right. You do get to play both sides equally.
Yeah.
One just comes with the residue of a 9-3 first half. So let's see if Apeks can pick themselves up, and dust themselves off.
That's the one.
Because maybe the Brazilians will be their nemesis here in the PGL RMR. No, it's not the RMR, it's the major.
That's the one. They're going for a 3-con setup on the pistol. And it gives you some flexibility to react to the T's opening gambit. However, right now, it's actually both teams rather static.
A sense with a smoke and a kit, so they're willing to forego a sight.
This is cool. So they kind of send the P250 to anticipate any of those long-range early pushes. If long gets a bit pushy, if fountain, but it's not to be. They've got 2 parked out of the line of sight monster close.
It's also seeing how much information that Apeks are playing for.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there he goes. Wow, Vinny doesn't get a chance to really peek.
Lo sentaron a tu casa, dijo, a dormir, a mimir.
Yeah,
He did this yesterday as well.
it's because it's the most overpowered pistol in the game.
He bloody
Puta,
loves
que
the
este
goal.
mapa es más
20 bullets. A lot of
Más
flexibility, moving accuracy.
poli.
Nico gets goosed by Phelps' Glock, and now the rotations are on its way. Bomb to be going down, and Phelps does get caught just as he's trying to maneuver into a safer post-plant position. 5 versus 3 here, so Apeks, this is becoming a compulsory pistol now. You've got the 2-man advantage. No way needs to be cleared. Good cover so far. This can still go wrong for Apeks. They're not clearing their corners. Jacob, he will finally put down No Way. Decent's missed a couple of opportunities, and it will cost them. Henny, the last to fall. It's all Jacob. Bomb, guys.
He's got a kid, it's all right. He came prepared.
That little momentary stress. Trying to find it in the smoke.
It's always fun because he's the one that makes the most noise on the team. He's the newest. He's taken over the in-game leadership mantle.
And he's the highest rated player.
Wow, I don't know if that'll be the case after this game, but this was a banger of a shot here from Sasanito. And you can see how that influenced the type of execute that Imperial went for on towards that site. They smoked off short, trying to deny any of the CTs coming out through connector, trying to fight through the sandbag position, but they'd gone the long rotate around, and some really nice shots hit. So with the plant, they haven't actually opted to force buy, which is not what we're used to seeing. We traditionally see the Galils come out. They've just upgraded into some lighter pistols.
Yeah, interesting to see 2 M4s going for that early long push. Just catching Phelps and... Oh, it's audibles. Did go ready to aim. Trying to avoid the flash, but he will just go and unload as his screen goes wide, gets himself the double, switching over to that USP and a nice clean. 4 for
Boa,
Sneeko.
boa,
That's-
manito,
You
boa.
can see Mytha behind
Muy
keeping
boa
the
chujada,
celebrations
chujada,
reserved.
chujada.
But I think it's quite key on a round like that they kept everybody alive.
Right.
That is one of the bigger details for me, because once you've now, everyone's got, well, do they have armor? Oh, no, they had pistols, but, you know, a little bit of util, but no armor. Okay, so now we're expecting the buy. You kept everybody alive. You're not going to have to reinvest. That means you can have full utility on all of your individuals right now to contend with the AK-47s on the other side. Sasanito hasn't actually bought any util, so he might be going somewhere hyper-aggressive out the gates.
Going long.
Parece que
Tells me
Apeks,
he wants to play all in, like not
hoy
buying
Pix,
any
no sé,
nades.
And actually, yeah,
la va a
you've got
luchar, ¿ah?
Sneeko and Jacob all in a forward
Yeah,
stance.
this is all in.
Full press. Sneeko. Oh, can't finish the spray. He did land the dink. And he's low, and that's forced Nork to switch to his nade at the wrong time. Sure, he takes down
Ya
Henny
que
from the
cambien,
ground,
roten.
but
Sí,
Phelps has
mataron
got him,
Roten.
and they
¿Qué
do
fue lo?
manage to manufacture a man advantage. Sets pushing in on the sliver gap. It's Vinny. Comfortable for the collection. Puts Sneeko and Jacob down into an uncomfortable round. Needed the finish there. No way down to 20. Jacob putting his mind together with Sneeko. They're on two different sides of the map.
Yeah, if you just regroup right now and hit towards the B side, you know the Stico one of the anchors, so at least you should be able to trade out efficiently against him. And they are still making their way silently, investigating and cutting off Jacob's rotation. So has spotted him rotating back. Stico might be good for a kill or two.
Good nade.
Great nade.
They're going to think he's barrels. Just means he can catch a timing. Swinging through. Back is turned, and Sneeko's made it a 2v2. Jacob there in time. This could be a 2v4. But no way. 7 HP. Jacob's low as well. The first person to put a bullet into their opponent takes the round. Easy there, soldier. Pressure is on. No way. Time against him. Jacob trying to stay dynamic, trying to stay fluid with his positioning. Trying to back away. Yeah, this is really smart from Jacob. No way. Doesn't want to be forced to have to take the plant. He'd rather take it by elimination, but Jacob's forced his hand, forces him to try and focus on punching in that code. Now walking in to close the gap. No way. One bullet will do it. Jacob, beautifully played. That is one hell of a recovered round mid there. Thanking whichever gods he praises, that is exactly what they needed.
And both of them looking towards the heavens there as well. Jake, and that's not traditionally the way he likes to take his fights.
Le infarto el tío, casi se nos va.
He had to use the clock and pulls off a big one. Alex, both first
Mucha presión para el tío.
these teams on the CT side have been 2v4s.
Yeah, and this, I mean, this is the recovery from Apeks. If they hadn't had one of their own, I think this game was as good as over.
Mucha presión, manito.
Recovery. I mean, seeing the way that started, Saptanito dying, Nort caught with a nade in his hands and dying. It looked like it was a disaster waiting to happen. Jacob
Para cualquiera esta hueá lo veía.
by throwing the nade from barrels and immediately repositioning, the trajectories in the head of Imperial in terms
Entonces si Pain le gana
they didn't consider it.
And at the time, the Phelps
perdió una. Eternal Fire está primero, ¿no?
getting towards that side, but these rounds on the T side of
Picante la cancha.
to come by, so that's one that's gone missing. So many fights came your way in the early stages if you're Imperial.
Felge tiene bien kills. El equipo 10, 14 más balanceado.
Scratching their head a little, as they are going to be able to reinvest at least partially. It isn't a full investment with the loss bonus for the next. We might have a technical. They are. Yeah, okay, never mind. They were just having a mother's meeting. Looking like they want to set up with a heavy B execute. Everybody ready and raring with the required nades for the set piece. So it's just about what variation, and this might be stack nades. Lobbing those out, and well, not lethal, but enough to knock sense for 6.
Here's a ring in 4 frags so far for Sense. He's had a quiet start. Vinny throwing out a little bit of a deceptive smoke and flash combination to imply map control elsewhere.
They come and be. No doubt about that.
Smoke for heaven. Flash and go. Got a rifle or no way? That's Nito to be tested. He's so blind. Look how good that flash was from Decent. Oh, just enough bullets from Sneeko. The anchor does exactly what he needs to. Provides the triple kill on the defense. But it's now up to Nork and Jacob. It's Nork I've got my eyes on. It's time for him to have some impact.
Bomb scooped up. Needs to go down.
Good post-plant position from No Way. Degree of uncertainty as to where this retake's coming from. Worried about short, but that's what Nork was waiting for. Decent puts himself in the scope. Nork progressing. Jacob trying to close this gap, gets the info, doesn't find the shot. Now it's uncomfortable for Nowhere. He needed that kill, and he doesn't have enough bullets. Jacob will trade, and Apeks will close this gap now. A 7 for the CTs.
And they're having to do it in difficult fashion, considering the amount of damage, the bomb going down. So that means for at least Imperial fans, you know they can remain threatening. They're keeping Apeks right where you want them financially, with only one player staying alive in back-to-back rounds. You just need to be able to break through. And as soon as you break through, you know you're going to cause some financial wobbles. Do have the match pause, so maybe there is a quick technical issue that needs to be resolved. But this is all part and parcel for Apeks on the comeback trail, and this one, unlike the eco bash from Stico, is extremely important from the anchor. Sasanito lost in the source. Sense was easy to finish off because the flak damage to the HE, and the fact that Stico was able to produce so much and delay, great job.
Yeah, the fact he gets 3. I don't know if they win the round if he only gets 2. It was a necessary, strong performance out of Stico, and he's actually put himself right at the top of the scoreboard as well. 17 frags from him, 17 from Jacob, high impact from the Norwegian. Interested to check out any utility damage outliers. No, everyone's pretty reasonable so far.
So I know, you know, at the halftime we're saying, yeah, 9-3, that's par for the course. It doesn't set the tone of, oh no, they have to have this massive comeback, but it's just the case, right? There are certain maps where you're expected to get a lot more rounds within a certain side, right? If we go into an Anubis, you're expected to get more rounds on the T side. And back in the day, I remember 1.6, there'd be nuke games where if you were able to get 2 rounds on the T half, that was considered pretty good.
Are you typing GG in the chat?
Right, because you could get locked. Nuke 1.6, I'm sure people have seen some Jordan Gilbert highlights of him spamming players through the wall as you come out squeaky. You try and do a top rush, and there's a guy playing, he's not even in the site.
He's unbreakable.
He's just spamming through the wall, and you could spam through everywhere from ramp to hut. So, yeah, it's definitely not as stark of a contrast as it once was, but Overpass seems to be the one where CTs should be locking it down.
Yeah, and they're going to be probably just replaying some of the rounds in that first half as well that they could have had as well. I mean, it was 9-3. With the one discrepancy after those opening 2.
It's like the 4v2 that they lost. Like, that is the difference between them potentially having 4 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Because then you had to be another eco, and then by the time they go into the next gun round, right? So it could have been like an 8-4 half. And hey, maybe an 8-5 half. Sorry, that's impossible.
That would be impressive.
A 7-5 half.
Yes, yeah.
Math's never my strong suit.
Nor I. They will choose to extinguish, trying to maintain timings on that potential aggression from the CT side. It's not going to be. You can see they've actually just set up themselves up for a boost. That's Anito. The door naded off, holding Khan.
Difference maker for me in this round is going to be Henny's AWP. So it's going to help them with map control early. And then at what point are they starting to set him up for picks? Well, might be able to find a head-to-head against that of Nork.
They're spotting long on this. On the radar, you would see the player if he was on the plant box long. Not to be, so one way to get that info safely.
But Jacob is re-aggressing up long. How does he press the issue? Standard map control, nades being limped forward. His bathroom smoked off.
So they are going to peek long. This is not a fight for Jacob with the M4. He's not going to be wanting to peek into the potential AWP, but the whole squad are coming. So yeah, is Sense going to back him up?
Well, Sense can have a flash as well.
A flash would be huge. We saw Axel struggle to make the best out of that yesterday. He's hearing steps. Jacob, he knows he's going to have to deal with the potential adjustment. Turns the flash! Jacob down. Sense to cover. Only the one. Vinny maintains the advantage for Imperial. Nork has the perfect weapon for the job. Confirms the rival AWP. Finds himself on long. Now peeks in, posts up. Worried about toilets. Rotation coming in from Tatsanito.
Pick a site, boys.
Gonna have to hurry into the site now.
Y te tengo que rota.
Flies through. Tatsanito Molly on the back of Dice. Forces him wide. The smoke allows him to go through. The flash is good, though. And 10 seconds. They do need to find a way into the site. One frag could do it. A missed shot from the York. Down goes Tatsanito, and they will get the bomb planted. Imperial for their 10th. I was on 10 to hooks the whole time, though, whether or not they'd actually get their way in. A couple of missed opportunities from Apeks.
Buenos centros de Imperial.
Number 10.
I'm just watching Henny's dot on the radar, and the time just keeps on ticking down. He's waiting.
I mean, I do admire a player that doesn't feel compelled to plant when it's not necessary. You know, like there is an element of skill in that and not being caught out when your team isn't ready to cover, but my God, were they cutting it fine.
I guess worst case he's thinking I can always hold on to this AWP for sure, but that was perfectly timed from Imperial. It looks stressful for us. I'm sure they're happy with how things unfolded.
I think that the main takeaway for me was how impressive their flashes were. Every time we saw a CT with an opportunity, they ended up being flashed off. From Jacob into Satsanito on site. Like every time he thinks he's got an opportunity, Phelps is pushing the smoke, there's a flash to support him.
And now we really need to ramp up the ramifications of the 2 back-to-back rounds where Apeks picked up the clutches. It was great that they won out those 1v1 scenarios. It was great that they were able to continue adding the round tally and pushing it further and further to try and tie things up. But now that they have been broken, now that Imperial have been able to post their first round on the board for this T side, there is no money for Apeks. They have min-loss bonus, and they have actually opted to take a save. You need to keep in mind, they only get 1,900 as their loss bonus going into the next round of play. So at the very, very low end, Satsanito only has $1,400. You're only going to be adding 1,900 on top of that. He's going to have to be wielding something like a pistol or an MP9. So their buy to defend against 12 is going to be very weak. Imperial have broken through. As we can see, just a B stack lying in wait, hoping rolled the dice correctly. Our Apeks.
What a well-executed T crawl here. Should be able to avoid the stack entirely.
Yeah, if you're Apeks right now, I would consider a victory a saved AK. Because if you can save one rifle...
Yeah, I see you.
You can drop it across to the likes of Satsanito, and it might make the world of difference as far as the next rifle round goes. So it's the little victories here for Apeks.
They're starting their flank. Penny working his way up long. I don't think they're going to be spotted. He's already rounded the corner, so... It is really decent. That could be the target for the AK. He's the one trying to hold the flank. He's actually still in con. No way trying to spot them out. And with No Way leaving, Decent finds himself on a bit of an island. Good cover from No Way. Door is opened. Cover is there.
Penny might go down.
That would be crazy, wouldn't it? And he has gone down.
I don't think Stico's getting away with this.
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's nailed the first actually on Phelps' hunt. If he can just get away from Vinny. Nork would love that into the next. Stico. Oh, damn, the aim punch just narrowly connecting first. No Way, a little frustrated there, making sure his clock works. And we are up to 11. So yeah, Apeks, it's panic stations now. Alarm bell, it needs to be rung.
A man after my own heart there. That's my favorite type of PM. Spam the body.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, what are they going to do about it? It's better than the teabag.
Is it better than the teabag?
Yeah, definitely.
What about spraying on their face while you teabag?
Spraying on their face and spamming and teabagging at the same time.
I do like the combo. That's a triple threat, yeah.
They have been able to facilitate a Nork AWP. Sense has swallowed the bitter pill of the MP9. Satsanito gifted an M4. Let's see if he can make good on that.
Oh, okay. Well, the CT smoked monster, but your AWP was going to peek it. That's an intriguing choice.
Well, maybe this is an aggressive maneuver. There it is.
You're right. That's exactly what they were looking for.
The new dynamic. Always fun to see. In fact, he hasn't fired off a shot. Doesn't give that information over to Imperial. They can start their
forward. Now that divider molly will force him even further. He doesn't have any support, does he?
Now it's rotated over now. Nork's here.
Lurk smoke towards the front of the site.
The thing is, when you know that the finances aren't great on the Apeks side, Imperial, you can take your time and you just bait through the util. Because right now to block, all Apeks have is 1 smoke and 3 incendiaries.
Oh no, Sense is going to be double naded here. He's actually right where they want him, towards wood.
And it'll be the second time he's copped stack nades.
Bang, bang, and the finishing touch. 3 HP is all he had. Phelps will take him down with the nade. That is perfect. Good find back from Stico. He has been a real pillar of consistency as the anchor on this side. 21 frags and counting. Put in the grave by the flame. Missed shots from Satsanito will go down to Phelps, and it's all onto Nork's AWP. A missed shot. He's lost. This goes crazy wide. Wasn't ready for 2. And Imperial, 1 round away from taking the dub and having 2 best of 3s in order to secure a spot in the elimination stage.
It looks like the Brazilians are going to be giving Apeks nightmares. A loss to Pain on Vertigo, and now a likely loss to Imperial here on Overpass.
It's impressive. Brazil, very represented at this major.
And it's newer names. Look, sure, Phelps has had a fantastic game. Henny's had some great moments as well. But when we were covering off the Pain game, liked what we saw from the likes of Lux.
Yep.
NQZ, we had seen him previously, but also great to see him back on the AWP.
Nissim having his moment.
Yeah, that ninja defuse he had on Anubis as well to get them around on the board against Eternal Fire. So staying cheeky with it. They got blown out of that one though, didn't they? And of course, Big Uzera. You think if things continue to go wrong for Furia, surely Big Uzera getting a call up.
Oh.
Get him on speed dial.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, look how fragile this Apeks buy is. All they've been able to muster to defend their honor and try and keep
Activa tu modo Blue con Tampico y disfruta su nuevo sabor Blueberry Punch. Tampico, irresistible. 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 Tampico, irresistible.
Perfecto, que sale. Saludito para Neru. La Neru Gamer. O Neru Girl. Esperamos un toque con mi causa Neru con sus amistades. Sus inmortales, sus divinos. Está bien, capaz. Pero comenta, pichibola. Chibola chistris. Está viendo, creo, pero no comenta nada. Aparte, comenta, reporta. Creo que se puede hacer una encuesta todavía como para que ganes puntos. Gana o pierde esto, creo. ¿Qué es esa mierda? Puta, no sé. ¿Cómo se hace esta huevada? ¿Encuestas? ¿Encuestas? Bote. ¿Ah? Unique chat, use name, block name, help, color me, mod, vibes, bote. Vota en encuesta. No encuentro la parte. Ah, predicción. A ver. ¿Cómo lo edita antes? ¿Cómo lo edita cagante? Cagante, cagante. A ver, anuncios. Emote, no. Follower, goal, euro, menú, conferencia, meta, market, mod, mod. Ah, acá está. Ah, ya. ¿Se ganará esta partida? Obvio que sí. No cagarás. No cagarás. Hay una encuesta. Qué manera. Una encuestita ahí. Firma, mi estimada, ¿se escucha o no se escucha nada? Vale, pero 1, 2, 3. Yo te espero, yo te espero. Estou falando sem audífono en mi causa, que abuso. Chula. A ver, ¿cómo hago mi logo? Y me olvidé esta huevada. Detalles. Patrón, color base, logotipo. Ya se edita más. El líder. Tengo que dar líder a mí mismo. No me hago líder. Excelente, Nero. Muchas gracias. Oye, como carajo se da el líder acá. ¿Cómo se ve el líder? ¿Cómo que me di el líder? Sí, acá está, mapache alfa, sí, es mi cuenta. ¿Dónde está primero? De bicis de mierda. Acá vamos a perder, creo, ganar. Hay una encuesta ahí, Nerdy. Si tienes cuenta de Twitch, le respondes. Pues hay una encuestita ahí. La única que va a responder creo que eres tú. La cagada, ¿sabes por qué? No sé si me estás escuchando también. Ahí han puesto la cámara acá cagante. Se puede ver la cámara de él. Ahí está mi mano. Excelente, Neru. Gracias por el follow, mi estimado. Gracias por darte el tiempo de crearte cuenta. A ver cómo nos va, Mix. ¿Acabamos o no? No comida, señor Star, te comida. Vamos a ir al chato, me voy al pinche chato. Vamos a ir todo el bien.
Hola, hola, hola.
A todos. A ver, pues que sale. Ah, voy a tener mi cuca. Quiero jugar cuca. Comenzamos mal de ir en Neru. Voy a sacar el push off. Poseus. Obliga a piquear huevadas en los poses, Venga, medio. Los videos musicales a mix, pero puta, no sé si habrá copyright, pero creo que hay copyright acá, entonces capaz no silencian el video. Es que la pongo por 2, creo, ¿no?
Sin copyright.
Copyright cada gente, Apeks. No sabía. ¿Cuál es tu tiempo del copyright?
Oye, lo has configurado bien bonito. El del masito está bonito.
Mucho el salche, mucho en medio. Hijo de puta, ese pues. Medito.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Ay, me muero.
¿Quién fue abajo? Abajo ya se lo cacharon. ¿Quién le va a caer el espacio al boy? Nadie. Yo quería sacar Kunka para aguantar, pero le banearon. Otro héroe que aguante dotos. Lo cual es la chamba del Puchi, no mía. Ah. Un maricón Alche también, puta. Peor si le saca un Divine. Es farmea nomás. Se recupera el man jungla, igual si le ganaba, si iba jungla le recuperaba porque no había quien cree espacio para el boy igual. Ese Divine 3 que jugaba peor que leyenda. No amarraba a nadie ese huevón. Puta de maná Maelstrom. Farmeado viejo. Yo jugar parte sí con Divines o rangos altos, juega de 5, no de 3, de 2. Los otros dos te pueden tocar y si son cores peor, son basuras. Se pierde. ¿Ves? C4 era una basura terrible, no agarraba a nadie. El gordo porque no tanqueaba tampoco, no jalaba, no tanqueaba. Desde que piqué push ya era y... La única buena que acabaron rápido, pues. 23 minutos, un turbo.
Ah.
Hey!
Ah. Ah.
Hey!
Ah.
Yeah!
La cotidianidad es un verso que se escribe en rutina.
Hola, mi nombre es Lina Botero y soy fotógrafa por vocación y poeta por devoción, o poetógrafa como suelo presentarme. He colaborado con artistas como Monsieur Periné, Love of Lesbian y con marcas como Pink Philosophy. Mi forma de crear abarca distintos lenguajes, creando diálogos entre texto, imagen y video, dando vida a poemas visuales. Cuando leemos poesía, surge dentro de nosotros una constelación de percepciones e imágenes. Exploro una escritura menos racional y más experimental. Y con mi cámara capturo lo íntimo, lo cotidiano y lo biográfico. En este curso de doméstica te enseñaré mi método para combinar versos y fotografías de manera orgánica. Empezaremos leyendo textos poéticos para convertirlos en imágenes. Experimentaremos con la escritura automática para vencer la censura de la mente. Definiremos nuestro proyecto final, una serie de 5 fotopoemas conectados por una misma historia. Hora de comenzar nuestra creación visual. Recuerda que crear imágenes no solo implica un conocimiento técnico, también involucra preguntas, conceptos y emociones.
街中のポスター剥がし走り俺たちどこまで行こう君からすりゃポスター醜い俺でも高ステージに立てるの I wanna be a lover マイク片手に君に告白するの独占したコンサート客は一人二人で踊ってくの誰もいないライブ会場にふと寄ってきた君の名はウェンディ今まで見たことないパッションこれからどうなるの未来予想ニコニコ笑っている太陽としくしく泣いている月の感情たまにバッテ噴火して泣き叫んで君の横立ってるだけ何もしてやれないさジャッジ街中のポスター剥がし走り俺たちどこまで行こう君からすりゃポスター醜い俺でも高ステージに立てるの I wanna be a lover マイク片手に君に告白するの独占したコンサート客は一人二人で踊ってくの街中のポスター剥がし走り俺たちどこまで行こう君からすりゃポスター醜い俺でも高ステージに立てるの I wanna be a lover マイク片手に君に告白するの独占したコンサート客は一人二人で踊ってくの
Yeah多分君にはわかんねえ俺がどう思ってるとかどうせスタストーリーに乗ってるクラブに君以上のガールなんていないんだって多分俺にもわかんねえ君がどう思ってるとかどうせ仕事で朝から働き疲れも見せず俺に愛を伝えたって互いに時々も些細なことで落ち込みそう出会ったばかりのドキドキもそりゃ減るようなこのまま飛び降りそう Yeah だけど今でももう出会ったばかりのドキドキもたまにでいいから取り戻そうと胸の奥で叫ぶ海の向こう Yeah 手放しはしないよ Baby どんな時も俺のせいであん時のこと忘れてないよ今でも出会ったばかりの恥じらいも脱ぎ捨て走っていこう光さす方最後に言ってよね俺が好きだってさ純情な愛とやらて解決もできなくて簡単に愛してごめん無責任なままで最後に言ってよね俺しかいないって Yeah, 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 yeah You gonna be alright Yeah, 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 yeah But it's the way you wanna go Yeah, 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 yeah You gonna be alright Yeah, 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 yeah 君のままで俺らに耐えられないことない将来お前を選んでしない後悔まだ見えてないさ二人の未来けど終わりがあるとかマジ論外 Yeah まだまだ知らない君の中うまくはいかない日々の中納得してないままだけど前に進むだけさこれから二人だけのこのストーリー終わりはないはずだろう正味君といればなぜだろう調子意味ないガールの連絡ブチまだまだ見えない愛の形けど耐えることない君との笑い伝えけど伝える好きな気持ち変わることないだろう好きの気持ちこれまだ始まりたての旅どこまで続くとかさわからない本当の気持ち伝わらないまま終わりが来るとかありえないどれだけ時が進んだってずっと二人で笑ってたいね綺麗事だと分かったって今伝えたい気持ちはそれだけ 俺らに変えられないことない将来お前を選んでしない後悔まだ見えてないさ二人の未来今日終わりがあるとかマジ論外、yeah、まだまだ知らない君の中うまくはいかない日々の中納得してないままだけど前に進むだけさこれからに耐えられないことない将来お前を選んでしない後悔まだ見えてないさ二人の未来今日終わりがあるとかマジ論外、yeah、まだまだ知らない君の中うまくはいかない日々の中納得してないままだけど前に進むだけさこれからもういいか、君がいれば何もいらないってベタな言葉明日何時近くの街で君とランチ夜まで遊ぼう Wow, come with me おしゃれしてごもういい感じの今日今何時か忘れちゃうくらい楽しんだよもう今朝は友達といて今は君といる明日は君と一緒に起きて友達を待つ大事なこと忘れないよメモに書いと休みなかなか寝つけない夜は YouTube でサーフィンまた会う時まで距離はこのままでまた電話しよう俺が君が落ちるまで All day 雲に飛び込んで All night 月の夢見て Oh baby 髪君のせいでもう見下ろせない愛も食らうないもっと高いところまで飛んでいきそうな気がして Oh baby 結局君のせいでもう見上げれない愛も食らうない、yeah、僕の次以降 I save you in my frown night So baby what you wanna do So baby what you wanna do どこまでもYou wanna know 私の心君のものずるいよ曖昧な言葉なんかいらないのまるで気の抜けたサイダー飲み干してしまえばもう終わっちゃう気がした次いつ会えるのかなわざと無視した Your line もう待てない恋の駆け引き足らない Don't like I love All day 雲に飛び込んで All night 月の夢見て Oh baby 髪君のせいでもう見下ろせない愛も食らうないもっと高いところまで飛んでいきそうな気がして Oh baby 結局君のせいでもう見上げれない愛も食らうない Baby I still love you You do right 優しさで待つ僕散るのは嫌いだよね The time is spinning together It'll make it better 最高になってまいわがままな僕でごめんね時間が僕ら二人の記憶を溶かしていく唇を閉ざしていく僕のことはすぐ忘れてよ悲しむ役は僕で十分だからグラスの中で溶けたアイスキューブみたいで愛しているはずが僕は君と離れるべきだなんて言えば君はいつも通り僕を甘やかすだろうそして甘えるだろうだけど君はきっと僕以外と幸を描くシナリオたどる方が今よりもずっと楽になるから君を頼りすぎたくせに愛が解けないどうしようもない僕を水に流してよBaby, I still love you, you do right 優しさで待つ僕散るのは嫌いだよね The time is spinning together It'll make it better 最高になってまいわがままな僕でごめんね時間が僕ら二人の記憶を溶かしていく唇を閉ざしていく僕のことはすぐ忘れてよ悲しむ役は僕で十分だから No, I wasn't why did you lie? My love 怖くて嘘だと信じたくはなかった YG HOSC じゃ車のドラミオン君のタトゥーは冷たくなる一方アモリパドバブが出そう最初のような幸せはないよハーブレイク剥がれてく思い出のピース乗るジャッジもただミス夢で会ってほしいケオカのマジマンキス Hey, are you a a battle girl You a battle girl 生きたいなら止めないよ俺を置いてかれの元へ just a go You are the best battle girl You a battle girl You a battle girl 思い出したくもないけど消えてはくれない心の傷はもう It's all for your battle girl 密かにやっていたことも I know あの夜はいつと過ごしていたことも何もかもしていたよそれでも好きだった俺はバボー色気な너를 벌어쓴my time Say goodbye to baby girl 何もかも消えてくれいそう우리 정동차를 못 넣었어 I listen together love song Yeah now start up the love song Yeah Are you a battle girl You a battle girl 生きたいなら止めないよ俺を置いてかれの元へ just a go You are the best battle girl You a battle girl You a battle girl 思い出したくもないけど消えてはくれない心の傷はもう It's all for your battle girl
キスはもうすぐ俺も敵扱い走り回る中ダイヤなこと無垢でありすぎてた子供の頃一度手に入れたものは絶対話したくないけど時は流れてこれに比べ周りが見えねえほどに不安定ハンドル聞いてることの上の面的なズレそこで変わらず破れかぶれコーヒーか回れ回れいつまでも Join this go this party ありふれた毎日を今日も戻れない世間来何かにすがるのも気持ちが悪いまだルーナイキスはもうすぐ俺を敵扱い待ち飛び込んできとって吐いてみたいなもんげん初めて破ったもんげん一緒に山で5チェーンはみ出る決められたものが苦手で君たちとは話せないストーリーゲーム嘘を傷つけても埋まらないただいたずらに過ごしていた時間取り戻したいけどちょっぴり怖い理想と今がフラッシュコインロードとロー切な説はラビリントはリメンバー嵐が具合寒く感じちゃう田舎も後ろ指さされないシスメファミリアポーラッピングボイスがメディセン邪魔なカルマギャラ引っ掛け抜ける詐欺押すために無理ジャンピングカレントが死ぬ無計算虫に飛び起きるほどでかい夢にセリフ地味だ猫と街で12時死ぬし今日も戻れない世間来何かにすがるのも気持ちが悪いまだルーナイキスはもうすぐ俺を敵扱い待ち飛び込んできとって吐いてみたいなもんげん初めて破ったもんげん一緒に山で5チェーンはみ出る決められたものが苦手で君たちとは話せないストーリーゲーム
我を失いその小さな体で受ける風が突き抜けてく夕暮れ食うか食われるかも未確認暗いよ怖いし狭い夜にずっと明日を待つこのままの方がな僕にとって楽でいいのかもな背中にビシッと痛みが走るおう今か行くしかないと知るさらば我が友と過去のクラッシュ受けられない現実との差のプライド強がってたこのその上にも目にも描いた春にやるよ
You don't know what you mean to me. I do. All I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, boy, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you.
Crazy, 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 and crazy. I let that thing just say me. I like it when you're talking to me, babe. Can we get freaky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Never seen a guy so fine. Like it when you're talking to me. Can we get freaky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Yeah. You have me so high, so high. And
I've seen. You're like a natural queen. So let me take you for a ride, babe. To the other side, we can do just what you like, girl. We can get started as long as you're ready. As long as you're ready, baby. Any way you want. Oh, baby, yeah. Oh, I like it when you hit me out, baby. Ooh, drive me crazy. Hit me out. Break you like this. I remember the way you used to love me. I remember the days you used to love me. You don't appreciate the time I put into this love affair. Oh, baby. Couldn't let you walk around thinking it's alright to let me down. I remember you used to love me. Baby, I remember the way. I remember the days you used to love me. Gave you
wanna keep it real. How you make me feel, will you give me chill, baby? I'm gonna break it down. You just drive me wild whenever you're around. You know how I do. You know how I flow from. Get your name and put your life around me. Hey, I take over you. The way you do your thing, baby, you can bring it on and swing it this way. Boy, it's something about you. Make me tell my friends they don't understand. No, they don't know your style. With your high profile, flyest thing in town. You know how I do, you know how I flow. And I get your name and number, 'cause I like your style. And I sing around you. And the way you do your thing, baby, bring it on and swing it this way. You stay on my mind, think about you all the time. Got to get to know you, it's the night of day.
Rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me cause I'm static. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking the fabric. Girl, I wanna give you carriage till you feel you a rabbit. Anything in your path, once you can have. Walk through the mall, if you like it, you could grab. Total it all up, you put it on my tab. And then tell your friends all the fun you had.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you can have for you.
You see, I had this brother who was mad at me, cause I told my homegirl that he was packing. Told the truth, so I really don't give a damn that I spill the beans on this little show staring. Oh, some of y'all be fooling us, big feet, big hands, just plain big, but sex ain't worth a damn. We women wanna know these things. things. Y'all got the tap and not the swing. Put in work. If you don't want the girl to talk, and you don't want your feelings hurt. Put in work. Cause if you don't, and that girl just go spreading the word.
I need everybody to get to the dance floor. Just like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, like that, y'all.
I came to have a party, open up everybody, feeling so hot tamale. And it's higher, I'm lifted and I like it. Boy, you got me inspired. My mind, no stress, no fights. I'm leaving it all behind. No tears, no time to cry. Just making the most of it. reach out and feel my body. I'm gonna give you all my love. Oh sugar, don't you hurry. You've got me here all night. Just close your eyes and hold on tight. Oh baby, don't stop, don't stop. Go deeper, baby, deeper. You feel so good, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm gonna take you there. Oh, that's the way love goes.
Potencia tus ventas, encuentra nuevos clientes y crea conciencia de marca con Google Ads, como Big Man 1802.
ここにいてね君の笑顔を見せてよ見せてよねフォルガンにかかっているみたいかい腰のせい愛されの東京君の目が覚めたら変わらないよ君と手をつないだら 笑顔を見せてよ見せてよねフォローガンにかかってるみたいかい年のせい愛じゃねえの東京君の目が覚めたら変わらないよ君と手をつないだら変わらないよもうやめにしようかなって思うんだでも君の笑顔や仕草がまたほら癖になってんだ東京君の目が覚めたら変わらないよ君と手をつないだら変わらないよ君の目が覚めたら
Loco, cuando en el juego guarden ni cagan. ¿No? Ver puede creer. Ah, le están jugando la cuenta. Pues iba a jugar la no supo. Hola.
溶けてゆくは地域季節の太陽長く伸びた手の手重ねるシルエット永遠の時空に描いたそれはどうでもいいのは鮮やかな幻抱きしめられるのならもう一度手の中淡く世界を染める Sunset 私は包まれ月に踊る めて道端で眠る見放されたのは愛を嘆くものすかされたのは飾り切ったエゴ触れ出した愛をかき集めたサボり漏れ出した嘘作り上げ飲み込む貪欲な世界が僕らを食いつぶす大人たちが貪る行き場を失ったままの感情はいぶかしげに闇を覗く愚かな願いをぶら下げ迷いかを求めて道端で眠る描きられたのは愛をそぶくもの見透かされたのは卑しくはなぜか触れ出した愛を人が貪る漏れ出した嘘権力が飲み込む貪欲な世界が僕らを食いつぶす愚か者が貪る溢れ出した愛をかき集め貪る漏れ出した嘘吸い上げ飲み込む貪欲な世界が僕らを食いつぶす大人たちが貪る
No tendrá fuerza, ¿no? Ahí. No le pidas.
今日もせっせとあのカフェまでウォーキン君に会えると言い聞かせて Going Going 起きんのが辛くても目覚めのカップオブコーヒー Babe 二人掛けの手を腰掛けてくモーニングいつも君が少しミルク入れて混ぜるその指を僕は眺めてしまう君の小指のネイルだけにあるアートの意味を考えてしまう黒目中溺れて他愛のない会話にとらわれてあっという間に過ぎる時間を戻っては繰り返したいなずっとまるでループループル何度でも Falling Falling Love 君との一日を繰り返し Running Running Round 僕は Full 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 君となら Falling Falling Down できなら同じ日々を何度も過ごしたいよ、今日はどこ行こう話しながら Driving 本当はこうしているだけで Good day ちょっとだけスピード落としていい君の話がゆっくり聞きたいから、何度も目の前現れる赤青黄色の The third wheel 焦らず急がず乗り越えよう You know, hey ハンドル回すオレンジ色の空反射する歪むバックミラートンネルを絶ってく数秒後の未来あの先の光は君と見たいループループル何度でも Falling Falling Love 君との一日を繰り返し Running Running Round 僕は Full 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 君となら Falling Falling Down できなら同じ日々を何度も過ごしたいよ、叶うなら君とだけできるなら消えないで君となら言える前で見えるなら その先へまるでループループループ何度でも falling falling love 君との一日を繰り返し running running round 僕は full 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 君となら falling falling down できるなら同じ日々を何度も過ごしたいよさあ羽伸ばしてここから囚われてばっかだったから行き詰まった喜び手放す時は今心軽くしてこれから自由に歩いてみたいならすれ違った人だって過去だって怖くないみんな先が見えない夜道を共に迷い歩く夜更け時うつむかないで怯えないで閉ざした扉叩いて言われる前に先に言わしてやれるだけやってあとは任せて自由になるわ泣くくらいじゃったら笑っちゃうわ口はいつかかさぶたすぐ剥がれ落ちてさよなら心だってそんな風に言えたらいいのにな巻き込まんとって泥沼意味もなく叩き続けられそして傷つけ繰り返すだけ抜けたアホなゲーム打ち抜けた夜が冷めた風に吹かれてたふらつかないで踏みしめて内なる風に吹かれて言われる前に先に言わして付き合ってあげるんでごめんね自由になるわ泣くくらいじゃったら笑ったるわ夜が更けて朝の光が顔を出して甘い夢ばっか見させんといてもうええわいらんことばっか聞かせんといてもうええわ手放したいもの今すべてこの空に捨ててもうええわ何が大切なよ選んでそう思うならさっさ手放してちゃったら笑ったるわ
段今日もあっという間に done 何がなせたなんて思わず drag and drag くだらない条件答えのない条件 all day all day all night all night all day all day all night all night 始まりはそいつも暗いとこ這い上がる何も映らないとこよくわかる世界じゃそのよく汚れた心気の持ちを振り返れば
Aquí everyone, si quisiera, por ejemplo, que nada más los mods pudieran activarlo, pues aquí le doy que solamente no te repiten, aunque los pongas todos. Ahora la segunda, y ayúdame a timer. ¿Esto para qué es? Para que no me salga de seguiditos dos timers. Tipo, tengo uno, Dios lo pueden utilizar, seleccionas todo, sin foul, y también tenemos los personalizados. Aquí como pueden ver, ya tengo muchísimos puntos.ねえ何が正しいもどかしい夜に限ってみんな忙しい Let us cell phone と求め driving 2分拍子みんな忘れ tripping どこまでも行こう君と過ごす Wonderland あの時からずっと変わってないプラン想定外のトラブルが招いてチャンス for 僕らまだ知らずに目を背けて透明な世界を恐れてるのかも元へ戻れなんて溶けてゆくなれんで誰だって悩んで僕らはまた昨日を悔やんで All day all day Every day every time 今日もあっという間に done 何がなせたなんて思わず drag and drag くだらない条件答えのない条件 All day all day all night all night all day all day all night all night Every day every time 今日もあっという間に done 何がなせたなんて思わず drag and drag くだらない条件答えのない条件 All day all day all night all night all day all day all night all night All day all day all day all day all night all night all night all night
「健康的な朝だなこんな時に君の愛してるが聞きたいや」「揺れるカーテン少し浮いた前髪もすべて心地いいさ」「それに割れてしまった目玉やついてないなバランスをとっても溢れちゃうやん」「少し辛くて少し酸っぱくて甘ったるかったりさ」今日はバラの花に願い込めてさバカな夢で踊ろう愛を伝えたいだとか臭いことばっか考えて待っててもだんだんソファに沈んでくだけ僕が明日いい男になるわけでもないからせずにいるよ今日は日が落ちる頃に会えるの完璧な男になって惹かれないと君が笑ってたから悔しいや腐るほどに話したいことたくさんあるのにな寂しいさ結局のところ君はさどうしたいのマジで僕に愛される気あんの雫が落ちてる物際目向きはお気に入りの花愛とは部屋の明かり早めに消してさどうでもいい夢を見よう明日は二人で少しないなんて考えていてもドアは開かないしだんだん戦時になるだけど僕は愛がなんだとかいうわけでもないけど
TTS as das. XD. Hola. Probando 1, 2, 3. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Mejor. Ah. Así ya lee todo lo que escriben. Estás jugando con Root XD. Poquis más didáctico. Estaba jugando pero perdimos todas. Por hacer party con su amigo Divine. Pobre Mmar. Confirmo. Falta activar avatar que tengo en mi cuenta de Steam. A los que bailan. Sí, los muñecos.
A very warm welcome to you watching from around the world. We're here in Copenhagen for the first CS2 major PGL Copenhagen 2024. Chatty B by my side. My name's Machine, and we are getting into map 2. This is Heroics map pick Mirage. They are one map away, Chad, of getting themselves into the elimination
Yeah,
stage.
and you mentioned Copenhagen, primarily Danish team. There will be a lot of heroic jerseys if they're able to make it through the elimination stage into the playoffs. But that's still a whole nother weekend away. And maybe, just maybe, a whole lot more maps of Counter-Strike. Let's see if Eternal Fire can push us to the third and decider of this series. The Turks get to start on the CT side of Heroics map choice, and we are destined for a B finish. Short smoke, market as well, and flashes ahoy.
Managed to hit the very first bullet despite a white screen. Good placement of the crosshair. Quick boost directed as well for Wicardi to get a sightline into the site.
No te pasas tu cuenta, mi manito, para poner los muñequitos.
Coming in from the market, and they've caught Tessus. This is perfect from Eternal Fire. They should have this pistol unless Shush can get the multi. He's good for 1 with, well, Nertz is good for 2. And that might be enough to get us a little more interested into the potentials here. Yeah, Zentaras needs that fast, as does Calix. And with that
A
10
mimir.
seconds up, they'll take the pistol.
3 from 3, and the pistols so far in favor of Eternal Fire. And Magic keeping the mood high. You'd think after how the previous one went down, you'd be somewhat soured, but another map, another chance.
And I wonder if, you know, a reaction like that out of Madger indicates that he has an idea of calling what his opponent's pistol is going to look like. You know, he's sitting there going, they're probably going to finish B-boys, and then when what you expect happens and you find a double kill, you're right in a high. Most definitely. Good shooting from his teammates as well, but yeah, double from Madger. We get the first, the opening, and a second as well after boosting Wicardia up for 1.
Well, it is key to note that Nertz is the highest rated player for Heroic on this map, swiftly followed by Tessus, and the two of them finding good impact and good output. As 40 silenced bullets rain out through the window's smoke. Nikodos didn't really use the scope rifles all that much on Vertigo, but Mirage, a different story. Catches Madger on the jump spot, tags him up, knowing that if he's hit him to the body, that's about 70 points of damage. Madger, the walking wounded. And rifles appear to be the choice of Eternal Fire. 5 silenced M4s brought into round number 2. This is back to spawn for a redeploy. Window obscured again. And talking of util, Eternal Fire just have a flash and 2 HEs, so very little to contend with as far as blocking concerned. They can definitely blow it away. Zantares wants some info, might catch an awful lot as, they've been able to stay out of vision up short this B split.
Che, en Eternal Fire está Chantares, una leyenda, una de las leyendas. Chantares pick.
Already in market.
Blind spot there with Punish. Nikodos finishes what he started, kicks and confirms Wicardia's position. This Woxic as well in the crossfire, good for the first. Hard for Woxic now. He's still finding contributions. That could be the good nade. Doesn't hit. And
A ver, esos picks.
Market covered. Missed shot from Nikodos' scout.
Cosa juega bien.
Woxic could be his next
Oh.
Stands and bangs, takes the headshot. Close quarters on the D. Tessus would need to do something. Needs to do everything. Beautifully handled by Woxic. Triple kill. He was
Yeah, and you could see they were leaning over, expecting that type of a play. Magic gets tagged, he calls for aid.
Ese pueblito está bonito, ese pueblo. Un dragoncito.
Didn't have the best of showings on Vertigo.
¿Qué fue, Heroic?
Things off Oscar. I don't want to be too grouchy into map number 2. This was the shot of Nikodos on towards Madger and even found the follow-up. So good scout work, but not enough to secure the round.
What?
With the
¿Es un
bomb going
prefire
down,
eso?
does mean that Heroic can invest once more. But an AK has been scavenged. Madger, unfortunately, the previous round,
Era para que espere nomás,
will
creo.
just have an SMG,
Chito.
but he has to know that this Kixon-led team love a force buy. This time straight in towards what you'd expect to be an A execute. Top mid smoke to obscure the vision and keep this 3-prong mid defense short window and cat occupied while they waterfall out Palace.
Yeah, this all from Woxic's not going to connect the first, but with Calix's help, the double and a dink as well from Calix's M4.
A mimir.
Tending to the threat. Surprising that survives that. I think just through the concrete. 6 HP on him as he's now on high alert for the potential.
Plant denial is fantastic. If
Right.
Eternal Fire can avoid the bomb going down, disallow the digits to be punched from Heroic, it will alleviate a slight bit of pressure.
Uno de HP.
Hands off the mouse.
Yeah, I mean, because he's just had that same conclusion of like, I got the bomb, don't have a teammate right now.
Cuenta que Chantares está con 1 de vida.
Certainly have a Glock.
Una granada le cae y muere.
To be the case.
So it is Nertz on 6 HP as the only threat unless Tessus can get out his go-go gadget arms.
Yeah. Little telekinetic grab onto that rifle.
Come here. The AK Whisperer.
Yoink! He's gotten the AK. Will they get anything more? Madger doesn't think so.
Ya pierde, Gil.
No HP, a single bullet would do it. He's man.
How's he got away with
I don't know
that?
how he's pulled that off. He's pulled off 1 headshot. We still don't expect to plant it.
But not with Zantares so low.
It's impossible. There's 3 of them here. Like, he'll fake it and try and tap away at Zantares. A point of damage, a stiff breeze takes him down.
Oh, they've allowed it.
No, what is he doing? That's crazy impressive from Nertz. His 6 HP bomb plant.
Oh.
Reminder frag onto Woxic. He makes that
Casi.
work.
That is a lot of output considering the circumstances.
Truly.
2 more kills and the bomb going down with the loss bonus at 2,900. We'll take another buy, thank you very much, says Heroic. The AWP scavenged, an AK in the hands of Antares, but money is still a little bit wobbly for Eternal Fire. They can get themselves out another buy, right? They could go Galil heavy, Nerds could get into an AK. But this is where the party got started for them over on Vertigo. Similar scenes to how it kicked off with the CT side of Eternal Fire, T side of Heroic. They went into the 3rd round, they bought 1 AK, and they upgraded some pistols around. And I think at the time the AK was on Nikodos. He got over towards that sandbag position. So right now, Nerds could go AK armor, the rest could go Tech 9s and pistols, and they could operate in the exact same fashion. And if they get in towards the side, then it will be, well, actually, Nerds, because he had 5,400, he should be fine if it's just AK head armor to go for a buy into the next regardless.
Well, that bomb planet has definitely facilitated a more threatening 4th round.
Hasn't it? So here it is. Similar scenes to Vertigo. Will Heroic be able to pick this round up in similar fashion?
Let's get this party started. Tech 9s, Deagles, and a dream. Antares. Not ever really shying away from this mid-window spam.
Oh, they missed the boost over towards B.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, well, you get the mark on the floor, you look down, you make sure you line it up perfectly.
Gets there all the same.
Still scary against pistols, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely, he's planning on firing 1 shot, regardless of its result, he'll be out of there. Should be okay as an early warning system.
It's very quiet across the rest of the map.
Do you send a Tech 9 to bait the shot? One would expect. SS likely to be that man put on the shopping block.
Sure, still in spawn with a smoke in hand. So what's the go signal for Kixon? When is the call made? Trisha smoke lobbed out now.
There's no info really on mid either. There's the shot. Nails it onto Tessus. No trade available and covered nicely. Look at them work. Woxic and Wicardia in perfect synchronicity defending this B-bomb site. He knows where you are. Nails him through the wall. Nikodos working with 50. Nice little pop flash as well. Eats them for breakfast.
Okay, well, Crisis averted. This was a fantastic defense. Likely to be spotless. 20 seconds left. And Woxic will finish off what he started.
So that's 2 rounds that Heroic have headed B, and Woxic is left with 3 kills. First with the M4, now with the AWP. It's certainly going to start leaving a mark on Heroic in terms of their expectations and their preferences. Do you really want to keep going B if Woxic is, and Wicardia, you know, those are names in the feed you don't want to be seeing repeatedly. Strong individuals has Eternal Fire, and they're coming into Heroic's map pick reinvigorated, knowing how close they got on their Vertigo. Woxic takes his AWP mid. He will be smoked off, but maybe a pot shot. Connect. Deep incendiary.
Yeah, Heroic, as mentioned, we're going to get the guns out regardless, but you're bang on. What do they opt for now? They haven't been able to find that success they were looking for over towards B. This round, they're not fighting for control early. They're allowing Eternal Fire to go through their paces. We've seen this from Madja before. It seemed well prepared from Nikodos with his search on the scout, right? He got the tag, he was looking for exactly for that. So homework has been done in terms of how the in-game leader likes to get his space. Nice little alley-oop there. Flash from short to facilitate a Zentaris peak, but that's enough. 1:10 on the clock, and now the mid-control gambit will begin. Window and connector, deep smoke. We see a molly as well to help flush out any pesky CTs. Tara's on high alert.
Jiggle from Wicardia. Spots them. Incendiary forces him wide and isolates Tessa. So brilliant individual prowess displayed from Wicardia. He is going to be flashed off of the line. Pressure applied. Madja down. Wicardia, he will find the doubles, and Tares will be traded out by Nerds. Leaves us in a 2-on-2. Now with 30 seconds and the bomb on short, Nerds has got to pull up his socks.
Get past this all.
Yeah, just as easy as that. Woxic finds more impact. 8 kills to 1 death. The Heroic KD.
Just ahead of his smoke, he had the right idea. Kalik should have this.
Okay, slight opportunity here. Kicks
15
only with
seconds.
1 HP though. 1 HP, 1v2. It should and is impossible. At least in this reality for Kixon, they keep the sheet clean. perfect so far. 5-0, full focus from Eternal Fire.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
And it's what you want to see because both of these teams, I wouldn't even call them cusp teams. I would expect both of these teams to make it through to the elimination stage and join the 8 we already have, the likes of Vitality, FaZe, Spirit.
Miles, Navi.
Complexity, of course.
Complexity, yeah, one more.
But, Virtus Pro.
Yeah. Leg shot, Kixon. Double nade, triple nade, straight to the face, and Kixon's taken down Wicardia. They're making this work. This is a half buy. Okay. Is this really where they buck the trend, or is Zentara's going to flip the script on him? Missed spray, still got half a mag. He can work with this. Kixon's managed to get himself into window. Madge's found out Tessus, but there's a lot of bodies in middle. He's running out of bullets, has to get away. Caught with a nade, body shot missing. Shush, down. They are picking this one back up. They're dusting themselves off, and Zentara is onto Nikodos. Gets awkward now, trying to punish the reload, but Calix is there to provide the cover. Nerds has got the bomb. They're not going to expect this. He gets one. He could get two. Nerds has surely done enough. With the bomb now under control, Magic can come up clutch.
Kixon was noisy about the B play. I think Madge is aware.
But Madra, if he doesn't see him as he clears, he's going to expect CT. His options are not particularly exciting, and oh, Madja, this is even spicier.
He might just catch him back.
He's going to flank. Oh, beautiful! That's high impact. You thought Kixon had done enough there. They created chaos, but nice recovery there from Eternal Fire. The triple from Madja. I thought Nertz's double was enough to tip the scales, but a very important trade from Madja.
Well, this was Kixon getting the HE, landing it in combination. The Nertz double that you mentioned, but while Madja was on Cat, Kixon ran noisily through underpass back through B app. So if they'd heard that, which it seems like they had, aware of what maneuvers were available to Kixon, who was awfully low on HP. Solas hit the big red button. It's going to be the second of the third tactical timeouts called already.
We just saw Vertigo being
streaky as hell.
90 rounds biased. Now we're watching Mirage, and Heroic haven't been able to get a single T round going.
No, they had some moments where they've been threatening, but unable to break through. If you take a look at the right-hand side of your screen right now, I think it shows just how close Heroic have been in certain scenarios, right? We're talking 600 on Wicardia, 1700 for Zentares, Madja with 850, right? So the cash is still in a very brittle position if you're Eternal Fire. You lose one, and then you have to be force buying with whatever you saved or very little. So Heroic still have them right where they want them. It's just about breaking through. While Eternal Fire, it's about holding on.
Nice movement to get Wicardia set up early on ladder. Going for a forward warp defense.
How does Calix go?
You'd think with the AWP posted, he's fine where he is. Shadow. Missed shot between the wickets. Still doesn't stop Calix with the double. Covered by Zentaras. The team play is there, everywhere. Heroic try and go. It's just where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's Eternal Fire bodies.
Good response time from Zentaras, because Shush coming out of apps, if he gets the second kill onto Calix, well then you've gone 2 for 2.
Different round.
Oh, well they know where the bomb's going. On high alert towards B. His Madja can't go down without a fight. Otherwise, a winnable 2v3, I'd say.
Yeah, it's up to Tessus, who's been having a great time. Oh, wow, he's good. So aware of the possibilities. Getting himself in to the B side, kicks into plant. Now 2v4 goes 2v3. This, where that first elusive round is going to be found, into the kitchen position. Kixon has to deal with Calix clearly, which he can't. Brilliant find from Calix. That will activate Zentares. Spots him out on the jiggle. Tessus hunting, bringing the fight to him. And he knows what's up. Tessus does nail the first. Cost him half health, held by Wicardia on this angle. Jiggles out, jumping through, covered beautifully.
Well,
Eternal Fire's Counter-Strike is just looking so pristine.
It's such a little detail, but the fact that a sound cue has to be made for him to get through that window, and Wicardia knowing that the contact needs to be made while the safe diffuser's cut, it's great. Instead of just sitting out like a sore thumb, waiting to get your head bopped off by Tessus, who's displayed some great aim over the last couple of days, you sit and you play it perfectly, and you keep it spotless. 7-0. Still just holding on, but it doesn't matter while you're racking up the rounds. This is Heroic's map choice.
Yeah, and they're being made to feel rather helpless on this first half of our second map.
Overpass is the third and decider if we need to get there. But great to see these two teams locking horns in such fashion.
And I mean, in hot pursuit of getting to the next stage of the major, this is where the stakes are at their highest. Kixon, he's gone straight through the con smoke. He's found a gap.
I like it.
He's found a gap, Chad. Oh, and he hears Zentaris on the reload. He knows what's up. Zentaris has given up the ghost. He's gone. Calyx now under a lot of scrutiny from Sandwich. He's going to find Shush. Nice find from him. Surely the trade. Oh, good for the second onto Nerds. Now the bomb will go down. Good find from Madja. Tapping away onto Nikados on the stairs. A fake plant from Tessus. We'll try and get it down now. Punching in the code. A 2-on-2 emerges. Is this where Kixon and Tessus can muster up a round?
Oh, if Woxic rejoins Madja, which he should, you don't want to go through the murder hole. You have a smoke for the bomb. So if they're able to get out on towards the side, it becomes doable.
It's all onto Tessus. He can't give this fight up. Kixon worried about all these options, but they're coming in. They're sneaking in contact. Spots him out. Tessus just sticking out, holding on. Need a cover. Need some cover. Lined up for them. Heroic. Break their silence. Round 8.
Break the key word, Alex. I think you've just broken Eternal Fire's finances. Wakadia has enough for a rifle, but the rest not to be the same. It will have to be a force fight, considering the 1,400 loss that they've just been able to accrue, 1,900 into the next. So you know how this flows. You force buy into this one. You hope that you're able to win it. If you can't, you have to take the eco into the next. The 19 plus the 2,400, that gets you a buy. But an opportunity now for Heroic to edge themselves back into this game. 5, still a possibility, and 5, fine on the T side of Mirage. The full investment. They've actually gotten out 2 M4s. I believe Calyx has dropped one of the 2. Giving it to the best riflers on the team, Wakadia and Zentaris. They need to be successful if Eternal Fire want to keep the floodgates closed.
Oh, yeah, Zentaris is flirting with some aggression here. Tessus misses his first. Not something we've said all too often, given the first bullet accuracy out of the Dane.
But that was the opening gambit. What next?
Next, you lose mid-control. You concede it. Tessus can stretch his legs through the smoke again, really? Nerds has just walked through con. Zentaris looking the players. Shush gets in. Nerds is in. The A site's open for business now. They are worried about Dark. CT is occupied. Could be one hell of a nade. Bang. Nikados onto Calyx. Those broken economy from Eternal Fire has been punished, and a clean second round. Consecutive fashion for the boys of Heroic. You can see Nerds trying to get the juices flowing. They know, as well as you do, Chad, that a 7-5 half is attainable. It's within reach.
And you don't get too many of these type of rounds in Counter-Strike with MR12 and the way that teams are constantly saving guns or buying in a cheeky M4. So now they will get themselves what should be almost the cleanest of ecos out of Eternal Fire. I struggle to see how they can justify any investment. So right now, maybe a tank assembled somewhere across the map, hoping to do a little bit of damage and saving themselves into a rifle.
I haven't heard that before. Assembling a tank, yeah, exactly what a good word for it. When you throw your USPs. Normally you're standing still as a tank. This one is more of a nimble leap out the window to your demise. Olé! Kicks it.
With the ace. All 5.
Someone's got to get him. And 11 frags for Kixon as he adds 5 to the tally. Very
yeah, that's
nice.
going to be one of his proudest moments right there, Alex. Kixon taking down all 5 of Eternal Fire.
Aces at the major, gets 1 for the stats.
It couldn't have been a less equipped opponent, if possible. They could have left their USPs at spawn. That would have been the only other way.
Let's get it going, though. I mean, the timeout here is perfectly timed, right? This seems very well advised from Eternal Fire in the sense that the flavor of the second half is determined by how these 2 rounds go.
Yeah, because you will lose all momentum. Sure, you've had a great half up until this point, but if you leave now with a 7-5 scoreline and 5 rounds consecutive for Heroic, it's a bit of a changing of the tide in terms of who's going to have the confidence, and this is Heroic's map choice. So Eternal Fire, even just grabbing 1 out of the next 2, that's going to be enough.
Is it also safe to assume that Kixon's going to be calling something while taking into account there might be omissions in utility from Eternal Fire?
Well, you know, with the 19 plus the 2,400, right, we can all do some basic maths. Maybe there's no AWP. If there is, it's a glass cannon. Right? Also have to think...
or it's... loud.
He heard it.
Yeah. Merger.
Oh, this is a dance.
Oh, this is awkward. This is awkward for everyone. Everyone involved. Nikodos just brings the fight to him, and Madger's aggression has taken down the AWPer. I love that. In the absence of nades, let's throw a charging IGL into Palace. Zentares, he's ready for this play. He was so ready for this play. Wakadia sets him up for success, topples both of them. Tessus couldn't find the response, and already this round has fallen through the fingers of Heroic.
The Flash was able to connect onto both of the pieces there. That's beautiful. We saw them attempt it earlier on within the half, and it didn't connect. This time round, Wakadia with the alley-oop and the slam dunk from Zentares to secure what should be the 8th round now. A 2v5 ahead of them for Kixon and Shush. And it all started with that awkward moment in the street. We've all been walking down the sidewalk and someone's been coming our way and we both go the same direction. We both go the same direction again. And eventually you walk home and you're safe.
Yeah, I like to pretend I'm like a basketball player. You know, I start kind of jiggling around.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dribble through their legs.
Exactly. Well, Wakadia and Calix are going to get an opportunity here.
You know what, that actually never happens in Malta because no one in Malta ever gets out of your way.
Well, no one ever walks in Malta, right? Everyone's driving everywhere. Yeah, hold on. Hold your horses, because you've been forced back. Oh, double molly nearly killed him.
Dear.
Yeah, hang on. Hold your horses, Chadney.
What a 2v5 this'll be.
This is getting uncomfortable now. If Kixon doesn't force the issue.
There is a kid at least.
He's going to have a look, and he's ready for the fight. Woxic, rewarded for his patience now.
But 2 so low. Shush can win this.
He certainly could, Chad. This would be one hell of a turnaround. It looked like it was over. 2 versus 5. And now Zentares gets the information, knows where he is, occupies the apartments, but beheaded is Madger. Woxic's low as well. He's got the lineup. The HE could be perfect. Woxic needs to be defusing now. Shush has surely done this. 2v5! Absurdity in the major. The Danes alive in Copenhagen.
Massive. I cannot believe they pulled that off. They've just walked up short. This is after the round started with the awkward Palace play. The orb gets removed immediately. This is it again. Both of them in unison, lopping off heads, and they're in. The bomb down. Zentares concedes the space. And that right there is Heroic, still with 5 available in the first half. How has that happened?
Whoa, we were just talking about how that changes the flavor. That round right there, off the back of an Eternal Fire timeout. Probably talking about how they were going to set up Zentares for such an impactful double, but it all was for naught. And now Wakady's trying a little touch of aggression himself. Pushed up on the smoke in case he had to punish. No one is going to be trying too much of an aggressive maneuver right out the gates. He'll back away. This gets interesting now.
I can't believe they lost that round.
That is absurd.
And we know that sometimes there can be a furrowed brow or two on the Eternal Fire squad. They are going to have to make sure they don't find themselves falling into that pit of despair.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about how you react to the emotions of that round. You can give up, you can take it out on your teammates, or you can focus on finding 8 here. Kadia, oh, he's been spotted and nails it. Tessa's cut down by the FAMAS. He's not ready for more, not ready at all. Put on the floor by Nikodos, just running him down, holding Mouse 1 on the move. Big shots out of Nerds. Eternal Fire, the tilt is coming. As Woxic with a shotgun for the retake. Calix on an MP9. This is abysmal. Despite Wakadia finding the first.
You have to give it a go, lads.
Yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Mollies are plenty.
You have one option right now.
You're going to be running into Nerds and Shush to swing. It's too perfect. It's set up for success. There's another for Nerds. Zentares claws back 1 with Calix's help. They're getting through, but there's still another crossfire to get past. Shush will close, and it's 5 for Heroic. 5 on the trot, no less. We have just had streaks on streaks throughout this entire series.
Yeah, and that could have been broken. It is such a fumble for Eternal Fire, and it's difficult to keep that out of your head. You don't have a 2 to 3 minute halftime break. We have about 30 seconds, and you get back underway. You need to forget about that right here, right now, and kick things off with the pistol. You now switch over to the attack. You got to forget about it. You got to pick up where you left off, and remember, just the shots that you were hitting within the start of this game, you were holding Heroic at the door.
Wow. Shush with that 4K 2v5. It has completely changed the dynamics of Mirage. Don't forget, we just spent the first 7 rounds watching Eternal Fire tooth and nail every round. And we come into the second half with just a 2-round discrepancy. If Heroic win the pistol, Eternal Fire, and the chances of seeing overpass dwindle dramatically. 5 sets of Kevlar here, Chad.
Well, I think Heroic have had plenty of practice. Remember, we covered off one of their earlier matches against Lin Vision, where Lin Vision did all the hard work, and then Heroic were able to pull off miraculous rounds, whether that was through great play from them or poor play from the Visionaries. Regardless, Heroic have practice in the clutch so far at the Major.
Cardia down to Nerds on Dark. Woxic trades, gets himself into the site. Should be seeing the plant here. It's going to be just kicks in that could potentially be covered off. And yeah, takes a pot shot. Going to get run down. They cancelled the plant. It's going to have to just take this fight. The flash there, a bit of a team one. Madja still hits him. So now the bomb is down. And the round set for success for Eternal Fire. As I said, 5 sets of Kev. No smoke. No kit. No chance. Tessus tested by 2. Double swing. Good clicks from Tessus. So no. Not like this one. It's a 10-second defuse, Chad. Kalik just needs to live. Centaurus duking it out. Takes the shot to Shush, despite the sharp shooting out of Tessus. Nikodos does get another. If they're on the defuse now, it's not planted for him. It's not planted for him. Tessus just has to hit this shot, and they've done it. Heroic take the pistol. That is ridiculous.
Damn, another nail biter down to the wire, but this time the defuse will not betray Nikodos.
Who is this man?
Pistol. That is the first pistol for them, and Tessus continues to deliver in the aim department.
They double swing. You're not supposed to get both.
He has been sharp as, right? He's showing, we've discussed it before, but Astralis may have picked up the wrong players. Tessus with spray control in the past, it's something we've spoken about, but his aim has been on another level. He was beasting it up with the rifle on Vertigo. He had impact yesterday against Imperial. He had a massive 4K round in a 2-on-4 situation or 2-on-5 situation.
It's Shush and Tessus right now with 2 impact rounds. Like the ones that broke the hearts of Eternal Fire.
Wow. We have seen Eternal Fire with success in these, and we can't stop that narrative because more often than not, they're able to pull these ones out of their ass. Let's see if they can do it again.
Okay, good old-fashioned AXEC.
Heavily fortified today. There's 3 players immediately to respond to this.
Shush.
Gap to work with. Not cleared.
Gap. Lovely gap for him to profit. Takes down Madja. Bodies dropping. Eternal Fire completely extinguished on the second round force. Bars and Tares. Just the one so far on the Galil. That's a bit of a problem. You can see the damage dealt to Nikodos. Maybe Zentaris can work with something else. Nikodos gives him the fight. Versus 3 now. Nade on his face. Make it 2. How is he alive? 1 HP left on him. And they're just going to keep spamming. There's nothing for him to do there. As a 7 scoreline, make it 8 is on its way.
Yeah, this is no plan. So likely, unless they want to go Hero AK, they could drop one. I don't know if you'd want to have Woxic doing that. He's going to want to get out the AWP quick smart. But I can't believe the streaks in this game. 7 and then 7 back.
We just haven't had a single, like, trading blows.
Been no back and forth at all. And unless you count overtime, but even then.
Very unique set of results round-wise in this series.
Definitely. But Heroic, now that it's the context shifts a bit. You've picked up your opponent's map pick. You're on the more favored side on your map choice. And you're only a handful of rounds away now from securing yourself the next stage of the Major. Yeah. And look, Eternal Fire have their chances. I think that's one of the keys with this team. We like the type of Counter-Strike that they can play. We think it's good team CS. They have the individuals who are able to contribute. It's the finer details. It's seizing your opportunities. And when you're playing against the better opponents, like the Phases, the Mausers, the Heroics of the world, this is where the differences need to be made. So as we do allow the first minute of the clock to slink by, a Milkman round as Heroic delivering all their goods. Smokes, mollies, flashes expended to be reinvested into the next. Don't expect an awful lot from Eternal Fire around like this. Kill a plant. Either would be very welcome.
So
now hit the 30-second mark, it will be a B finish.
yeah, just kicks and jump spotting, and Tessus has got himself with an incendiary ready. You can see this setup, it's designed to avoid catastrophe. And there we go. They'll be ahead of it.
Come on in, boys. The water's warm.
Mowed down by the kicks and MP9. Santara's on the Mac 10, does only get the one. Tessus controls the spray, and yeah, with 9 seconds left, just wants to die. Calyx escorted off the premises by Tessus.
At least 7 of Kixon's kills have been against essentially full ecos, so he's loving it.
Yeah, I don't know, what were you implying, man?
I'm just saying, if anybody should be getting the full eco kills, it should be the in-game leader.
I agree.
As a former in-game leader myself,
let him have them.
If anybody should get them, it should be the man pulling the strings.
Agreed. Agreed. Because he's busy. He's got other things to worry about, not the frags.
Let me have the ones where they can't really shoot back, guys.
Yeah, I'd like those. It looks great on the scoreboard. Right there alongside Nerds. And Nikados. He wants to end this with some pizzazz.
It was a team flash.
And it's going to change the whole dynamic. They actually just back away. That's enough of that.
But that's something that Eternal Fire will need to sweep through with a second prong to clear out middle, because they could stay somewhat aggressively postured, using their top cat smoke. Zentaris gets across in time, and he doesn't look too worried about anybody up close and personal. Window smoke in, connector smoke the same, and mid control being garnered now. That's ahead of this, feels committed, and Zentaris removes him.
Beautiful work. Do they go for this boost? Zentaris could be flicking. Spots him, adjusts, spam from behind, shush, braves the smoke. They're trying to punish B, but Tessus was ready. He's aware, trying to play the gap on the smoke. But he's done his job. It's a 3v3 now, they have to commit through, but Tessus brings the fight to them. He timed it to perfection, even some damage onto Wicardia.
Yeah, look how entrenched they are.
Yeah, they're ready for these fights. Everyone is here. Nikados to Wicardia, and it's a Woxic clutch.
He doesn't expect both, Alex. There's no way he expects both to already be in the side. This is insane response time from Heroic.
Yeah, which is indicated by the window. Here we go. The bomb takes it out. Nikados the only one. It's just Nikados is playing as if he's alone. The unknown entity wrapping around, and this shot is all it takes. 9 for Heroic. 4 rounds is all that separates them from the next stage of the Copenhagen major.
It's a great shot from Zentaris. You can see exactly how they're limiting the options. Okay, so the molly's in, we know how it's going to spread. When I'm doing this angle, I don't have to worry about it. It's all great, all good, but it's Tessus again with impact. We can't stop saying his name.
No, I'm very impressed.
Look, he gets magic grabs, kicks in, Tessus trades, and then grabs another. It's the second, right? It's the fact that he's stalling it out and allowing it to get out of control. Tessus's output today has been phenomenal.
And once you've thrown that smoke, you don't really need to keep active. At that point, they're going to be crossing into the site. You can work towards, taking a more of a favorable engagement, but he also understands that that's what they're expecting. He takes the fight through the smoke, pushes through, catches Calyx just as he's transitioned. This is the second frag. Watch this. Watch the timing. Look at that. Calyx has just started to move off. As Tessus pushes that smoke, he subverts the expectation, and it leads to 9.
Yeah, expecting to be respected is Calyx, right? To be given the ability to get into a more favorable position. And the premonition from Tessus to catch him and the perfect time has left Eternal Fire scrambling. Well, we've hit the 9 in a row mark again, Alex. Are we going to make it 10?
Oh, God. Here we go again.
This is to have the longest streak. The Guinness Book of World Records will come out and say Heroic, in this specific matchup between Eternal Fire, have managed 10 consecutive rounds. Just 5 kills to get us there.
Madness. Across 2 halves. 10 consecutive. Strong finish in the first, and okay, this dude is unbelievable.
Burn, baby, burn.
Zentaris, good work. It's a dink exchange. The AK Supreme.
It's been left out, not to dry his Zentaris, but it would be great if he could have a contributor alongside. Now, he can be the opener, but he requires a closer, and Wicardia has been kept a little bit more quiet on this map. Only 9 kills thus far. Europa of Woxic could also start having some impact, but we've only seen him have it in the previous and wasn't able to do anything with it whatsoever. Calyx, you turn towards him in the clutch. I'll have to find him in one of those before he's able to pull it off, and here's Shush.
He's going to get into the shadow advantage position. Have a little bit of an extra premonition. And not a single kill.
Good damage.
Great damage.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
It's not an author angle, and that makes it 10 times worse. He is in so much trouble if it wasn't for Tessus. Providing the covering fire, Nikos gets away with murder onto Woxic with Guardia's rifle, gets nothing. Empty-handed as the 10 consecutive rounds continues for Heroic.
Maybe they'll just close it. Maybe they'll just shut the door on the hopes and dreams of Eternal Fire taking this to the third and deciding map of Overpass and just get it done 2-0. Can start to look at the run for Heroic now as we edge ever closer.
That's so silly.
Opened up the account on Nuke against Lin Vision, winning that game 13-5, and that's when the Good Vibe tribe of Heroic, they were feeling it. They were having their way with the Chinese, followed up against a Brazilian dish of Imperial. That one was tasty. 16-14 morsel as boost over the smoke. That was a chance for Woxic. You gotta hit those.
He's ready for this. He's anticipating it. There's two of them though. Oh, Spotty kicks in. Not very surely. Oh, he is.
Knows
Yeah,
now.
he knows now. Oh, shush. Stands his ground. Makes it a 4-on-4.
Just blocked over towards it. That was B-Apps. He went aggressive B-Apps, picking deep on Wakadia. So it was a 4-on-4 for a moment.
Only a moment. Now you've got Zentaras out mid with the other two working around.